For Marisic in towards the middle looking for Oiring, but Peter gets a shot and he scores! Dominik Petr found a loose puck in the slot, turned and fired, and suddenly the Wheat Kings have a 2-0 lead.
He leaves it for Pacheco, his pass picked off, and Dominik Peter's looking up ice, and the net is vacant for him. Peter staring down the empty cage, scores! If a 2-goal lead is good, 3 must be better. Wheat Kings up 3-0 just as we get to the final minute of the third period. Far corner. Behind the net, Flaman sends it to Peter in the far corner, back out front to Shipley for a shot. Hildebrand the save, he's looking behind him, they score! Dominik Petr at the goal line, pokes it home, and the Wheat King power play takes just 12 seconds to stretch their lead to 3. Tight to the middle for Dominik Petr. Peter pulls the trigger, scores! Dominik Petr with a bullet! Wheat Kings have the lead back with 6:18 to go in the third. Wide to his left to the far side on Buchkowski. Dumps it back to Dominik Petr in the far corner. He feeds it out front off the outside of the net, scores! How in the world did Dominik Petr put that in? I don't know, but he put it in all right. 15 to go in the first. We've had an odd goal at each end, and we're in a 1-1 tie. Back to Manti in the middle with room. Manti to Peter for a one-timer. Huey the pad save. Wheat Kings on the rebound. Jacobson across to Peter for a shot. Scores! Dominik Petr! Bullseye! And overtime winner! You can call it everything but the kitchen sink, and it took that for the Brandon Wheat Kings tonight. 44 shots on goal, but the last one sends the crowd home happy. Tied up off the draw, Wheat Kings win it back to Manti at the top. He'll move to the inside. Jacobson from the left circle, throws it across to Peter for a shot, scores! Tic-tac goal and a bullseye one-time finish from Dominik Petr. It took only 5 seconds into Red Deer territory. From the left point, he sends this to the front of the net and just missed Johnson. Johnson speeds it back out front, scores! A spinorama pass by Johnson, and Dominik Peter's got 2, and so do the Wheat Kings.
There, Manti left-hand shot. Now for Peter, right face of dot, they score! It went, I think, off of the defenseman, Corbeil and in. Peter's gonna get it. And it's the Brandon Wheat Kings, a quick strike, 16 seconds of the power play, and they've taken a 3-1 lead.
Blue line, but now the Wheat Kings will look to turn back. Here's Turco ahead, chance, scores! Dominik Petr back and forth as back and forth. 4 power plays now for Brandon. As Dominik Petr's trying to bust in, has some room. His drive and he scores! Oh my, what a shot by Dominik Petr, his second of the game. Beats Rocha short side, cheating off the shelf maybe.
And carries in right away. Klippenstein to Dominik Petr, over to the far side, Turco. Turco sends it back out front to Peter, scores! That's how you get the crowd into it early. Dominik Petr lifts home the backhander, and the Wheat Kings lead 1-0.
The line, Aller going to walk to the middle. Nigel Bain from the line, a shot, they score! Deflected, and perfectly deflected right to the back door where Dominik Petr was. He tucks it in, he's nice and easy, and they're tied up at 1-1. Sent to the line, Seepman plays it in. Now here's Peter scoring at an empty net, and he will hit it as well. And that's 6-3 now for Brandon, as Dominik Petr finds the empty cage.
Get to center. Turco has it kicked past him by Sobry on the near side. Turned over to Peter to break back in on a 2-on-1. Peter from the right circle walks it and fires, scores! Dominik Petr just loves burning the Prince Albert Raiders. He gives the Wheat Kings their first lead of the night.